Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Enrico Galliera, Ferrari Senior Vice President, Commercial and Marketing.
Buongiorno Geneva. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ferrari press conference. Emotion. This is one of the words that well represent our brand. Emotion to drive, emotion to own a Ferrari, emotion to look at a Ferrari. And emotion is well represented this day for us. Simply because there is a strong connection between Ferrari and the Geneva Motor Show. Here we are always coming with a world premiere. That's the history of the company, and especially here in Geneva we came in the past presenting what we call the Ferrari dynasty of the four-seater. You see some of them on the screen. Some of the cars that represented the evolution in the four-seater of Ferrari. And even more recently, 5 years ago, we came to this motor show with probably one of the most innovative car ever developed by Ferrari, the FF. That car, among the other, was featuring a very innovative shooting brake design. It has been the first ever car in the segment designed with this innovative design. And the new GTC4 Lusso is keeping consistency with this innovation because it's leveraging again on the shooting brake concept. But this is the only connection versus the previous car, because the GTC4 Lusso is a completely new car. Probably going through the whole presentation of the car will take too long, and we are a little bit late now. So I will keep it very short, going and focusing on the three main characteristics that we believe are well representing this innovative car. And these three characteristics are: number one, performance; number two, versatility; and number three, sport luxury. Let's start from the performance. Performance is the DNA of Ferrari. The performance is always something on which we are looking in order to further improve our performance. And the main elements featuring the innovation in this car is what has been done in the 12-cylinder engine. Something that has been able to further increase the power, 690 horsepower, and never-ending acceleration. But what is specific of this engine is that everything has been done in order to give a Gran Turismo imprint. What does it mean? I can synthesize in two elements that are on the chart. Number one is that it has around 80% of the torque at a very low reps, immediately available. And the second one, which is very specific of the GT segment, is the specific soundtrack that is different according to the different need that you have and the condition where you're driving. So performances is one of the key characteristics. The second one is the versatility. And here again, whenever we come with a new car, we want to come with something very new, very innovative. And again, there is something completely new for this segment, which is, the four steering wheel. Yes, the four-wheel drive. But this innovation is that these conditions are truly integrated. And this is the first time that we have such a feature that are working together to improve the performance. And again, what is the benefit? The benefit is that you get an optimal control on the low grip, and even more important, an increased responsiveness in the high grip conditions. So again, a car that is able to deliver the maximum according to the condition while you're driving. And then we come to the third element, sport luxury. Probably this is the way to better represent the new car. Sport, performance, pleasure to drive, but also luxury. And there is a huge work that has been done by our design department to further improve the design of the exterior and the interior of this car. Lower and sporty image, well-balanced proportion. You will see there is a completely new balance in the design of this car. And even more important, even the interior design has been completely renovated. More than 90% of the elements of the car are new. And there has been a huge work that has been done to increase the luxury perception while entering this car, while at the same time working in increasing and improving the feature of the car. The new steering wheel, the family feeding steering wheel, and a new HD infotainment screen with the new feature that allow to drive and use the service that the car is able to provide. So I can keep talking about the car, but the best way is to make the synthesis. And this chart is where I'm presenting the KPIs, the key performance indicator of this car. I won't go through all of them. I will always mention that this is the best-in-class performance car in the world. There's no other GT car that are able to achieve such a high performance in every single element of the performance. So this is the big news of the motor show, but there's something else that we would like to introduce, and just to complete our GT segment with the California team, because here we are coming with something new. The California T is one of the most successful cars in the portfolio of Ferrari, but we have been listening to our clients. Some of them were asking to have some more sportivity, a little bit more sound. So we need a lot of intervention with a pack that is called Handling Speciale pack, that is able to deliver more sportivity to the car. So clients will be able to choose whether they want the standard California T or the enhanced California T with the HS pack. This is completing the GT range, but of course here on the stand we also have the rest of the range, which is the sport range. And very quickly we have the recently introduced 488, the Coupe and the Spider version, recently introduced that are already delivering some problem to us, because the waiting list is so long that is now tough to manage the client's demand. A huge success worldwide, coupled with the last car in the range, which is the F12 Berlinetta, which is at the end of the stand, which is the most powerful and high performance road Ferrari ever produced by the company. Another great success. This is it for the car. There is one last point I would like to mention with you, because we are approaching a very important year for the company. Next year we will celebrate the 70th anniversary of the company. Now why are we talking here? Because we are planning a huge number of activities, product activities, event activities, Maranello based and worldwide based, that we will release in the coming weeks. So to all the Ferrari followers, stay tuned, because 2016 and 2017 are going to be years of a lot of news around our brand. The last point is to thank, as always, our strategic partners that help us in doing and developing this fantastic car. And now, as I promised, I wanted to keep it short, so we come to the presentation. So, ladies and gentlemen, please wait and welcome the new GTC4 Lusso. Video, please. Can I ask my colleague from Ferrari to come and unveil the car? Please join me on stage. Also the team that worked in the development of the car on the second one. Once you're ready, wait a moment. The time is here. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.